What's up guys, this is Massey. Welcome to another video. In this video I want to show you how to use synthetic division for dividing polynomials. Let's start with the first one. First one, it says 3x squared plus 4x minus x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed minus 4 divided by x plus 2. So what we need to do, we need to arrange it in decreasing order. So x4 minus 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4 divided by x plus 2. That's how you need to arrange it. Here we have plus 4x minus 4. I missed that. So this one first, then this one, then this one, then this one, and this. So how do you use synthetic division? We need to use the coefficients first. The coefficient of the first term is -1, then you have -2, then you have +3, then you have 4, and then you have -4. And then what you need to do, we need to have that's divided by x plus 2. X plus 2, the root of x plus 2 is -2. I'm going to write it here. So what we need to do, we need to bring the first term down, which is -1. -1 times -2 is going to be +2, and I write it here. 2 plus -2 is going to be 0. 0 times -2 is going to be 0. 3 and 0 together is going to be 3. 3 times -2 is going to be -6. -6 and 4 is going to be -2. When you add them, -2 times -2 is going to be 4. 4 and -4 is going to be 0. So the last number here is the remainder, and remainder is 0 in this case. It means that it's divisible by this one. So the answer to this division is going to be -1 x to the power of 3 plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 2. Or since this one is 0, we're going to say -x cubed plus 3x minus 2. That's it. Next one, 3x squared minus 4 plus x cubed divided by x minus 1. So I'm going to say that's the same as x cubed plus 3x squared plus 0x minus 4 divided by x minus 1. So that's 1, 3, 0 and -4, and the root of x minus 1 is 1. So write it here. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 and -4, when you add them, is going to be 0. So this one is divisible as well because the remainder is 0. What is going to be the answer? It's going to be x squared. So 1x squared. So it's going to be x squared plus 4x plus 4. That's the answer. Next one. X to the power of 6 plus 4x to the power of 5 minus 2x cubed plus 7 divided by x plus 1. So what I need to do, I'm going to write it here in x6 plus 4x5 plus 0x4 minus 2x cubed plus 0x squared plus 0x plus 7 divided by x plus 1. So what I need to do, I need to write -1 in here. So, and then I have 1, 4, 0, -2, 0, 0, and 7 here. So I need to bring -1 in here. -1 times -1 is going to be -1. 4 and -1 is going to be 3. 3 times -1 is -3. 0 and -3 is going to be -3. -3 times -1 is going to be +3. 3 and -2, when you add them, is going to be +1. 1 times -1 is going to be -1. 0 and -1 is going to be -1. -1 times -1 is going to be +1. 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. 1 times -1 is going to be -1. So when you add them, it's going to be 6. So the remainder is 6. So the answer is going to be x to the power of 5 plus 3x to the power of 4 minus 3x to the power of 3 plus x squared minus x plus 1 plus 6 divided by x plus 1. That's how we do it. Next one is x squared minus 7x minus 11 divided by x minus 8. So what I can do, I'm going to write 1, -7 and 11, -11, and here we had the root of the denominator is going to be +8. Remember, in the denominator you need to write the root of it, so that's why I wrote +8 here. Then you bring 1 down. 1 times 8 is going to be 8. 8 plus negative 7 is going to be 1. 1 times 8 is going to be 8. So 11, negative 11 and positive 8 is going to be negative 3. So the remainder is going to be negative 3. And the answer is x plus 1 minus 3 over x minus 8. So that's going to be the answer. Next one, x to the power 4 plus 1 divided by x plus 1. So that's basically x to the power 4 plus 0, x to the power 3 plus 0, x to the power 2 plus 0x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. So that's going to be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. And here we have negative 1. So when you bring 1 down, 1 times negative 1 is going to be negative 1. Negative 1 and 0 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1, 1. Add them, negative 1, negative 1, and it's going to be 1. So the remainder is going to be 2. So one more time, I wrote that the root of the denominator, which is negative 1. I need to bring this 1 down. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 0 is negative 1. Then you multiply it again. Negative 1 times negative 1 is going to be positive 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. One more time, 1 times negative 1 is going to be negative 1. When you add it with 0, it's going to be the same thing. So negative 1 times negative 1 is going to be 1. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. So the answer is going to be, that's going to be x to the power of 3, 2, 1, and 0. So 3 minus x squared plus x minus 1 plus 2 over x plus 1. That's how you write it. And remember, the last one is always the remainder. Next one is x to the power 4 plus 9 divided by x plus 3. So we have x to the power 4 plus 0 x to the power 3 plus 0 x to the power 2 plus 0x plus 9 over x plus 3. So what you can do, you have 1, 0, 0, 0, 9. And here you need to write the root of the denominator. So you need to bring 1 down. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. When you add these two, negative 3 and 0 is going to give you negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is going to be 9. 9 plus 0 is going to be 9. 9 times negative 3 is negative 27. Negative 27 plus 0 is the same thing. When you multiply that, that's going to be 81. 81 plus 9 is going to be 90. So the answer is going to be x to the power of 3 minus 3 x squared plus 9x minus 27 plus 90 over x plus 3. So that's going to be the answer. Next one. X cubed minus 10x squared plus 20x plus 26 divided by x minus 5. So I have 1, negative 10, 20, 26 divided by the root of the denominator is positive 5. So bring 1 down. 1 times 5, 5. 5 and negative 10, when you add them, is going to be negative 5. Negative 5 times 5 is going to be negative 25. Negative 25 plus 20 is going to be negative 5. Negative 5 times positive 5 is negative 25. So when you add them, it's going to be 1. So the remainder is 1. So I'm going to say that's going to be equal to x squared minus 5x minus 5 plus 1 over x minus 5. Next one is going to be x cubed minus 13x squared plus 40x plus 18 divided by x minus 7. So write the coefficients. The first one is 1. The second one is negative 13. The third one is 40. And this one is 18. The root of the denominator is positive 7. So what we need to do, we need to bring the first number down. 1 times 7 is going to be 7. 7 plus negative 13 is going to be negative 6. Negative 6 multiplied by 7 is going to be negative 42. Negative 42 plus 40 is going to be negative 2. Negative 2 times 7 is going to be negative 14. 18 plus negative 14 is going to be 4. So we have x squared minus 6x minus 2 plus 4 divided by x minus 7. So that's how we need to write it. Next one, x squared minus 28 divided by x minus 5. So what we need to do, you have x squared plus 0x minus 28 divided by x minus 5. So what we have is 1, 0, negative 25. And we have 5. 1, you bring it down. 1 times 5 is going to be 5. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 and negative 28 is going to be negative 3. So the remainder is negative 3, and the answer is x plus 5 minus 3 over x minus 5. Next one, x squared minus 3x minus 21 divided by x minus 4. So what we have here is 1, negative 3, negative 4 divided by x minus 7, which is the root of the denominator. So you bring 1 down. 1 times 7 is going to be 7. 7 plus negative 3 is going to be positive 4. 4 times 7 is going to be 28. 28 plus negative 4 is going to be 24. So the answer is going to be x plus 4 plus 24 over x minus 7. Next one. 7, negative 3, 5, negative 1. You bring 7 down. 7 times negative 1 is going to be negative 7. Negative 7 plus negative 3 is going to be negative 10. Negative 10 times negative 1 is going to be positive 10. 10 plus 5 is going to be 15. So we have 7x minus 10 plus 15 over x plus 1. Next one, 4x squared plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 2. So we have 4, 1, 1 divided by 2. So what we have here, you bring 4 down. 4 times 2 is going to be 8. 8 plus 1 is going to be 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 1 is going to be 19. So the answer is going to be 4x plus 9 plus 19 over x minus 2. Next one is 3x squared plus 7x plus 2 divided by x plus 2. What we need to do, we need to write it again, the coefficient, which is 3, 7, 2. Here we have negative 2. You bring 3 down. 3 times negative 2 is negative 7. Negative 6 and positive 7 is going to be 1. 1 times negative 2 is going to be negative 2. Negative 2 and 2 is going to be 0. So we have 3x plus 1. And the remainder is 0. So there is no remainder. Next one is 2x squared plus 7x minus 15 divided by x plus 5. So it's 2, 7, negative 15 divided by negative 5. So bring 2 down. Again, negative 5 is the root of the denominator. 2 times negative 5 is going to be negative 10. Negative 10 plus 7 is going to be negative 3. Negative 3 and negative 5 is going to be 15. 15 plus negative 15 is going to be 0. So the answer is going to be 2x minus 3. And the remainder is 0. Next one. X cubed plus 9x squared plus 23x plus 15 divided by x plus 5. So what we have here is 1, 9, 23, 12, 15 divided by negative 5, which is the root of the denominator. 1, you bring it down. 1 times negative 5 is going to be negative 5. Negative 5 plus 9 is going to be 4. 4 times negative 5 is going to be negative 20. 23 plus negative 20 is going to be 3. 3 times negative 5 is going to be negative 15. When you add them, it's going to be 0, so there is no remainder. So the answer is x squared plus 4x plus 3. That's going to be the answer. Next one, x cubed minus x squared minus 14x plus 25 divided by x minus 3. So what we have, 1, negative 14, 25, and here we have 3. So what you need to do, we need to bring this one down. 1 times 3, 3. 3 plus negative 1 is going to be 2. 2 times 3, 6. 6 plus negative 14 is going to be negative 8. Negative 8 times 3 is going to be negative 24, which will be 1. So the remainder is 1. So we have x squared plus 2x minus 8 plus 1, which is the remainder, divided by x minus 3, which is the dividend here. Next one is x to the power 4 plus 5x cubed minus 11x squared minus 25x plus 29 divided by x plus 6. So that's 1, 5, negative 11, negative 25, 29, negative 6. So you bring 1 down. 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 5 is going to be negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 6 is going to be positive 6. 6 and negative 11 is going to be negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 6 is 30. 30 plus negative 25 is 5. 5 times negative 29 is going to be negative 30. And the remainder is going to be negative 1. So the answer is going to be x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 5. 1, negative 5, positive 5, minus 1 over x plus 6. That's the remainder. And the last one is 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 17x plus 6 divided by 3x minus 1. So what do we need to do? 3, negative 4, negative 17, and 6. The root of the denominator is going to be 1 over 3. You bring 3 down. 3 times 1 over 3 is going to be 1. 1 and negative 4 is going to be negative 3. Negative 3 times 1 over 3 is negative 1. Negative 1 and negative 17 is going to be negative 18. Negative 18 times 1 over 3 is going to be negative 6. Negative 6 and positive 6 is going to be 0. So the remainder is 0. The answer will be 3x squared minus 3x minus 18. That's going to be the answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any question. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can have access to many other videos regarding math, physics, and chemistry. Thank you for watching and have a great day.